No, no.
No.
I have the loudest ringtone.
Really?
You'll see.
What is it?
And the longest ringtone ever. It's the dun 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 dun. It's that one. I wish I could hear that every night, you know.
That means that you are meant for this job.
You have to really immerse yourself in it, and that's what I've tried to do my whole life is I try to dive all the way 100% in, so.
Well, tell me about how you got started in the business.
I got started because I loved basketball and I loved writing, so I played basketball growing up. I got cut sophomore year of high school, and then once you get cut, it's like you have to figure out what you want to do, because I want to still, like, I wanted to play in the NBA, and then those dreams get dashed like it does for many people, and then I loved writing too, so it's like you combine basketball, you combine writing. I started writing for a school newspaper, then I write for a blog, then I write, and it's just the trickle-down effect, you know, you just keep with it. I didn't have any connections in the industry. My first Summer League, 2013,
yeah.
I was deer in the headlights. I didn't know anyone, and it was definitely nerve-wracking. It was uncomfortable, but I think those uncomfortable moments definitely allowed me to, I think, find my footing, and you have to put yourself in uncomfortable positions to be able to get on the other side and get comfortable and find your place in whatever it is you're doing in life. I've been doing this since I was a sophomore in high school, really, so I was at 16 years old, so I've been at it for like 15 years now.
Wow. And your rise to fame was so quick, and like I said, you were really young, so how do you think that shaped your life as opposed to maybe being a little bit older and having that? Because, you know, you're still kind of developing, your mind's still developing, everything's new, so how do you think that shaped the rest of your life?
I think the quality of like hard work and just stick-to-itiveness and never being satisfied, I think I got that from my mom, and I think being able to, like, I don't really get satisfied. Like, I don't get satisfied. I'm really on to the next. Like, I'm always thinking about the next thing, and I think it's very easy to get lost in, you know, individual successes. One of probably the first big stories that I had was when Luol Deng got traded from the Bulls to the Cavs, January 2014. And I remember the very next day, I was driving from Chicago to Milwaukee to go to a Warriors game, Warriors-Bucks game in Milwaukee. And I wanted to do a one-on-one with Klay Thompson and, like, spend time with him. And I did that. Like, I went the next day, did the interview, drove home, and I was a sophomore at Loyola Chicago, and, like, I feel like a lot of people that age might get complacent. You know, you have a big story break. I think I went from like 700 followers, like 7,000, and, you know, I feel like now looking back, I'm like, dang, like I'm proud that I had the, you know, like, on to the next mentality. You
said that you aren't complacent, but how do you find happiness just in life apart from your job?
I think I find happiness in, like, the quiet and you know, the quiet and, like, this, I guess, the slower moments where I can just chill and hang out with my family. I think those are, like, the best moments. Do you have any advice for younger reporters or someone that's just getting started in the business and that wants to be you at some point? My advice for any young person, really in any field, but specifically, like, I guess, media, journalism, etc., is, like, find exactly what it is you want to specialize in. Like, for me, it was writing. I never thought I'd be on camera. I never thought I'd be doing anything on air. I always thought I would just write. And so from high school on, like, I just wrote incessantly. I wrote more then than I do now, honestly. I think I was writing, like, 3,000 to 5,000 words back in high school and like, per day, you know? And, wow. And that allowed me to find my voice and be able to, you know, really find exactly how my writing style was. And you only learn by trial and error. You only learn by, like, learning through your mistakes or learning through, you know, actually doing the work. And I think getting reps is very important, but whatever it is, find your specialty and just go get it. What's next? I know you don't get complacent, so where do you see yourself in 5 years? Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that to me, Alexis. I don't know. I've never been good at the where do you see yourself in 3 to 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? What if we had our own segment in the game in 5 years? Playable characters. Yes. Yeah, I agree. I think I would definitely buy all.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters will be ready to do whatever's needed.
Yeah, with injuries to some of their key rotation players, there's even more pressure on the top-tier guys to carry the team.
And the starting group for Chicago. White and Levine are out on the wings. Williams and Vucevic are inside. And it's Giddey in at the 1 spot. And for the Pelicans, Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt. Trey Murphy out there with Herb Jones. And it's Messi in at the center position. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Now here's Murray. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Giddey against Murray. Pass to Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside and during the contact and finding his shot.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Willie Green and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Zach Levine's name came up, and I asked how he plans to deal with him. And Coach said, quote, "What's scary about Levine is how many ways that he can score. So there's no easy answer except for high-effort defense, and that's exactly what we're going to do." So the defense is trying to outwork Levine tonight. We'll see how that goes. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Here's Giddey. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Pass to White. Just 4 to shoot. Here's the 3. Sinks it from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Vucevic. Outside Levine. There's the triple. Pelicans cleared away. Pass to McCollum. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Messi. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by White. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Now here's Vucevic. Outside Levine. Now White. Takes it inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You got to keep that head up, and Levine knows that. Able to hit his man in stride there.
Murray passes to McCollum. Here's Messi. Pass to McCollum. They set the pick. Takes the 3. Here's Messi, covered by Vucevic. To the paint. Here's Murray. McCollum on the wing. Shoots over White. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Chicago ahead, leading by 3. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court for Chicago, they've got Lonzo Ball. Jalen Smith is out there with Williams. Then there's DeSumo, and it's Buzelis in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
And it's the Bulls with the ball, following the score by New Orleans. The shot by Buzelis no good. Here's Boston, hounded by Ball. The shot by Boston, no good. Chicago leading by 3. Dosunmu outside. 1:51 left in the first half of basketball.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's scoreless. Ball no good. Jones with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Jones, the pass to Alvarado. Outside Jones. Fires from deep. Williams grabs the board. For Chicago, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Dosunmu, the pass to Smith. Pass the ball. Goes up at the stripe. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
All the copies of 2K just for that.
I'm going to be in the...
Mama, there goes that man. They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win. Feeling you, MP. Get ready to light it up tonight.
And how about the Bucks, who are showing calm as they come down the tunnel? A team looking for a big night on its home court. Live coverage of the... And here at the midway point of the season, the perfect time to check out the rookie rankings. Who will be the NBA Rookie of the Year? Some great young players. Take a look at Big Dog. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special, special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
He has to be. The thing that's impressed me most is his mental toughness. He's got the kind of poise that you just don't see in a lot of rookies.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Maxey out there with Gordon. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. Big Dog is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
And with that, let's go over to DA with a report on MP.
Thanks, Kevin. This game features 2 players having MVP-worthy seasons, MP and Joel Embiid. When I talked to MP, he had high praise for his competition. He said there's really no answer for Joel. He's got the size to dominate down low, but also the footwork, agility, and jumper to beat you out on the perimeter. You just have to make things tough on him. Guys?
I like the footwork reference, David. That's huge. A lot of mutual respect, though, which is great to see. And so it's Milwaukee with it after the miss from Joel Embiid. They get it back for three. Middleton. He can't hit that time. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Philadelphia. It's a three-point game. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
And it really was a difficult game for them in that previous matchup. Fortunately, they were able to just knock down their free throws down the stretch.
Here is Lillard after Eric Gordon hit the three. Here's Big Dog in the game against Toronto. Very impressive. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Martin. Here's Maxey. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Lillard with it. Now defended by Embiid. Middleton outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Embiid comes with a double team. Nobody near Lillard. The three-pointer no good.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
High post Embiid, and stolen by Lillard. Out left to the wing. Bucks passing it around. Back to Middleton. Pass to Giannis. Beyond the arc. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
Outside, Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Oubre with it. Good, nice job down low.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Here come your Bucks breaker through.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Damian Lillard.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now, here's Lillard. 9 points last game. Inside, Big Dog. And off the glass. That one's good.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Big Dog for 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. The 76ers leading by 3. Kicks it out to Gordon. Takes a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Gordon's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the 76ers. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute, and their biggest concern, of course, it's figuring out a way to guard Joel Embiid. Coach said Embiid presents all types of issues. He can post you up, knock down the 3. We'll have to send multiple bodies at Embiid to keep him in check. We'll see how they try to defend him. It won't be straight up. Guys?
Thanks, David. Bucks trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Shot's good by Big Tom. Now Maxey hasn't made one yet. Outside Martin. Back to Maxey. Rebounded by the Bucks. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
And the shot goes in for...